Hello guys, welcome back to another video on Wuthering Waves. I'm going to be briefly talking on the topic of Koro Games giving us a voucher that gives us any free 5-star off the standard banner. Now, for a company that runs a gacha game, it's very rare for them to be this generous with rewards, especially due to the fact that this will allow people to have much more free-to-play longevity for the meantime while we're waiting on new content and stuff. This voucher is going to be amazing for people that would particularly like a support character on their team but aren't able to use an excessive amount of wishes without wasting some event pools in the future. If they wanted to obviously run a specific character, this just allows us to have a bit more freedom with what we can do with our pools and not, for the longevity of the game obviously. So I'll just be briefly talking about what I'm going to do with the voucher, maybe some little suggestions you could do with the voucher, basically deciding whatever could be a good suggestion or just what I'm going to do with the thing. So for me, this voucher is amazing in the point that I've got Jin Yuan, however I don't have Vermilion yet, who is the best healer in the game right now, and getting her on my team, who I wouldn't summon for normally, just allows me to now obviously have her in my team without having to use extra pools or worry about not getting her until much further down the game. Also maybe makes it so that when an event character that is a support comes out, I can save my pools for maybe a more interesting main DPS down the road. This just gives you a bit of wiggle room, and it's just nice to get a free 5-star anyway. I mean, the people you can get off the ticket banner, you've got people obviously like Encore, who is a great sub DPS. You've got Calcharo, who is second just to Jin Yuan in the game right now, very good DPS. You've got Verena, who is, like I just said, the best support in the game right now. She's going to be best for Jin Yuan, and she just kind of works in every team where you obviously need a bit more sustain. Take the healer. You've got Ling Yang, who is also an amazing sub DPS, probably the second best sub DPS in the game, depending on how your team runs. And then Jai Jing is a great
victory
DPS
will
for
be
someone.
ours.
She shields your team on charged attack hits. She's just really good to gain extra support if the healer doesn't do enough for you, or you need a bit more wiggle room with how hard a boss fight might be. She just allows you to get a bit more defense, and she gives a really good shield. But for the most part, that is what I'll be doing with my ticket. You can also wait to use the ticket because it doesn't expire for another couple of days, so you could wait, watch a couple more guides, just really research what you want to do with your ticket before you use it, because this will give your team much better early game potential than what most other gacha games are going to allow you to take. This will help you clear most of the content earlier on in the game, and you're going to have a really strong team for the late game content. It just is really nice for Koro Games to be this generous with us at the start, because I mean, the way Genshin's also going at the moment of time, they don't really want to give us anything, so it's nice to have a gacha game out there that still wants to appreciate the people that are playing it and reward us in a way just for supporting the game and enjoying it every second that we've been playing it, because this game is honestly phenomenal. But to brief up the topic of the video, I'm going to be making some guide videos later on. When I get my account to a bit higher level, we can start farming the legendary echoes, and I've got Jin Yuan fully built. My team's perfectly capable of clearing the end game. Once I know really what I'm talking about, I'll pump out some guide videos talking about the best echoes to use, the set bonuses, best in slot weapons, what you can use to sub out the event weapon for some people like Jin Yuan, for example. I'll just be briefly talking about my experience with the game as well. I'll be doing the showcase when I get to a bit of a higher level, so you can look out for that too. But I just wanted to share my thoughts on what I'll be doing with the voucher, what other people might want to do with the voucher. If it's good advice, let me know in the comment, let me know if you listen to anything I say, or feel free to tell me in the comments if I don't know what I'm talking about. That would be nice too. Any feedback's always good. But I appreciate you guys for listening to the video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.